If you're selling anything online, whether it be a digital product or a physical product, you need to be using abandoned cart email sequences to make the most out of your online marketing efforts and not lose out on any potential sales. Hi, hello, welcome back to the Ad Agency YouTube channel where I talk about how to maximize copywriting for your business. My name is Alina and I am the Chief Copywriter at the Ad Agency, where I focus on creating stunning launch copy to help my clients make the most out of every single offer they have online. So let's go over first really quickly what an abandoned cart email sequence is. Essentially, it's an email sequence that starts to be sent to a potential customer who has added something to their cart via your website but never actually completed the sale. You know that thing we do where we open tabs for all of our favorite stores, we add everything we want in the cart, then we see the total and we're like, maybe later. That's when an abandoned cart email sequence is often sent, especially for some of those bigger brands, Sephora, and basically they try and incentivize you to go on and finish your sale. Now, why are these so important? Abandoned cart email sequences, first of all, target a really warm audience. These are people that actually went through the process of checking out your product and really dove into whether or not they want it. They even made the decision to consider purchasing it, hence why it's in their cart, but they just never made it across the finish line. Making the most out of leads like that who are super warm and just on the cusp of buying from you is a lot more efficient than trying to consistently market to newer, colder audiences all the time. So all in all, essentially, it's a way for you to drive more sales to your store. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that abandoned cart email sequences work really, really well for those of you who sell products, and a lot of softwares that you're already intimately familiar with offer this type of sequence. Specifically, if you're on Shopify, Klaviyo does offer this type of service where you can set up an abandoned cart email sequence, and Kajabi does as well. And here are some fun facts. On average, around 69 to 70% of shopping carts are abandoned the first time someone goes through your store and actually puts things in their cart. And e-commerce customers that receive abandoned cart emails are actually 2.5 times more likely to complete their purchase. So, I know those are only two stats, but I feel like those are more than enough to incentivize you to start incorporating abandoned cart email sequences into your strategy, because they don't need to be long, they don't need to be complicated to really get the job done. After all, remember, these leads are warm, they already know about your product, they already have considered purchasing from you, they just need a little extra push. Now, here are some tips to maximize your cart abandoned email sequence. First, don't only send one email, consider sending 5 emails. Now, if someone completes their purchase in the cart, they'll be taken out of the email sequence if you set up everything correctly. But by having multiple emails, you'll make up for any type of hiccups that could come up along the way. First of all, say they don't see your first email or they just ignore it, and they may check their emails at different times. So if they have a lot of emails in their inbox, it may be buried within all of the others. So sending several emails is definitely a better idea than only one. I recommend setting up a 5-day email sequence and sending one email each of those 5 days so that you're not relying on just one email to get people back to the cart. Another thing to keep in mind is that the principles of copywriting need to be implemented in these abandoned cart email sequences. So when you're writing a sales page or a sales email, we always talk about the concepts of urgency and scarcity and everything like that. Those concepts should also be a part of your abandoned cart email sequence. You may just not have to hit them as hard or with as many words as you did on your sales page or your website. But if you're going to use things like urgency to try and get people to buy a little bit sooner, or scarcity, something like, oh, only 5 left in stock or something like that, always remember to not fake it. It's so important to make sure that any type of marketing you use is authentic and it's real. Don't make up times without any justification. For example, don't say, this is a limited time offer until tomorrow because we feel like it. Give some type of reason. It can be basic. It can be like, oh, it's Memorial Day, so this is a sale for Memorial Day. Or give them an incentive to want to complete their cart purchase. Like if you add $5 more, you'll qualify for $20 off. Something that's really specific, but that will entice them to finish their purchase without feeling like you're being sleazy. Another way of saying that is to just don't ever fake scarcity for anything. Emails, sales pages, I don't care what it is, no faking scarcity. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can use these emails to remind the purchaser or potential purchaser why they actually were interested in the product in the first place. If you have information on what it is that those products give as a benefit, or maybe you just offer fewer products, so this is easier to do, you can remind them that, oh, they were interested in your course because they really want to scale their business through Instagram coaching. Or maybe they really want to level up their skincare game if you sell skincare products, and remind them about the benefits of the special ingredients that you incorporate into your products. Again, a lot of the times people don't just add things to their cart for the hell of it. They really just want to consider what it would be like to make that investment and see the numbers. And if those numbers scare them away, it doesn't mean that they won't come back. It just means you have to remind them that the value you're offering them exceeds what it is that they're paying for through your product or your service, whatever it is. Anyway, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. And for more daily copywriting tips, you can follow me on Instagram or on TikTok at Azad Agency. I'm a lot more consistent on there, and I love talking to you guys in my messages, in the comments, and everything like that. Oh, and if you'd like to get weekly tips from me on copywriting, definitely subscribe to my email list down below. I'll provide a link for you, and there may be some special surprises coming up. So I can't wait to have those for you. So until then, I'll talk to you next time so that we can chat copy. Bye!